Civilization is the thing we all live in, but it's not smooth sailing. There's war, famine and plague, but also building and progress. I've tried to simulate this rise and fall in Unreal Engine. Ascendant Dawn is a game I've been developing for over a year. Part of it is a grand simulation of ancient civilization. Kingdoms rise, prosper and eventually fall. The best way to see this is a demo. We start with a single town. There isn't much here, just some farms, but the inhabitants have big dreams. Just before we start, when I was setting this up, I accidentally disabled aging, so cities just spawn a load of babies that never grow into adults. When I tried to fix this, I accidentally made them age a year every month. This turned every settlement into a retirement home, but that's all fixed now. This is Venia, the aforementioned small town. There's also a load of ore nearby, which they can use in the future. After 10 years they've grown, now have sewers in the capital and a storehouse, and they've even spawned a settler. After 20 years, their city has grown massively. They've developed pottery industry and even created 2 more settlements, which exploit the local resources. After 50 years, Venia has grown to over 13,000 people and has even built itself some stout stone walls. It sits at the centre of a massive trade network, and if we go and look inside the city, we can see it actually possesses a large variety of goods from all its colonies. There are, however, problems. Even though its colonies exploit all manner of natural resources, not all of them can feed themselves, and in fact there's general famine all throughout the empire. I've created Venia's empire in an even later state of development, and now it's time for it to collapse. With a huge empire, there's almost immediately problems. Cities are unhappy, especially Katarkan, a city that is almost the same size as Venia. And worse than that is the famines, and because all the other cities are rebellious, it's a positive feedback loop. But Venia manages to keep it together for several years. They are militarily strong, they have huge walls, and they are the economic powerhouse. So even after 3 years of this constantly rebelling of their entire empire, they're still there. But Tarkan is always the problem. It's the most rebellious, the flashing icon indicates that, and they're the biggest. But they're not the first to rebel. Piskin is, and soon enough, in a few months really, the entire empire falls apart as nobody wants to be in it anymore. And Venia can do nothing. In fact, its old settlements, its old colonies are colonising themselves. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. If you want to play the game, then there's a free download link in the description, and also a Discord server for feedback.